At 5. Jacqueline?
Tracy, SEPTA has just 3 days left to finish inspecting its rail cars after a series of fires that raised a lot of safety concerns. So far, workers have finished 204 cars. What does that mean? Well, it means the transit agency has 19 rail cars to inspect over the next 3 days. After that, the work begins to repair the cars and then get them back on the tracks. And it comes as commuters are dealing with another day of cancellations because of this shortage. NBC 10's Aaron Baskerville spoke with riders and SEPTA leaders. He joins us live now from Overbrook. Aaron.
What's next, Jackie? That's what everybody's saying. What is next? Of course, we talked to a whole bunch of people today. It seems like every single person has their own SEPTA story, especially over the last couple of days. As you can see, we're here at the Overbrook station. It's extremely quiet right now as we look around as this evening commute starts to kick into gear. We were talking to folks today. They were telling us that this morning when the trains were coming here, they were just so crowded that folks simply just couldn't get on the trains, so they had to keep going. SEPTA is now telling us it believes that that full service, that normal service, won't return until possibly the end of this year or maybe January.
What's next? When's it going to end? What's the plan to get it better?
Another day of fighting delays and cancellations. SEPTA once again canceled at least 24 trains for the second day in a row as it races towards a Friday deadline for emergency inspections.
Wow. Please do better. Please do better.
Wow. Mary Beth Gray crossing her fingers and wishing her trip home tonight is better than her morning commute.
I'm not going to give up. I'm going to fight through it. I'm going to still hope, cross my fingers every day that it gets a little bit better.
The transit agency says it's running shorter trains since some are out of service every day. It says there's about 100 riders in each train car with about 2 or 3 cars a train. That means about 200 to 300 riders are affected by every canceled train. While SEPTA is working on the federally mandated safety inspections for its Silverliner 4 rail cars, it's also trying to meet a deadline of December 5th for installing heat sensors on trains. Most newer model trains already have them, according to SEPTA, but its older fleet is not equipped with this safety measure.
It's actually a pretty quick fix. So what it takes about a couple hours per train as we get them in. We've got about 40 cars through that now.
At the same time that SEPTA is doing all of this work, it's also finding minor things to fix on these rail cars. That's taking them out of service even longer. We're told that work could range from a few minutes to hours to a full day. There are 223 Silverliner 4s. 204 have been inspected so far, but 131 of them remain out of service after inspections to work on other issues.
Most of these things are not safety sensitive items, so it's things like replacing cabling, contact tips for electrical components, any kind of hardware that we come across.
So you heard right there, this work continues, and it will continue up until that deadline, the first one on Friday. SEPTA also, of course, trying to get those sensors into the cars by December 5th. A bit of news today from SEPTA. They tell us right now it's finalizing a deal with Maryland. It's going to lease about 10 train cars from Maryland. They're going to do that for about 6 months, and they hope to have those cars here sometime in early or mid-December. For now, we're live in Overbrook. Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.